You are now listening to Cyber Timebite, hosted by me, Stephen Clark. Hope you enjoy the podcast. Hey there, everybody. It's your boy, Steve. Once again, for Cyber Timebite, episode 103. I can't believe I'm saying that. Episode 103. And today I am with probably the youngest retail exploration explorer I have ever met. and it's pretty awesome. I mean, like, I can't wait to see all this knowledge and all that stuff, and I'm hyping it up in the most awkward way possible. But yes,
What's good, guys?
Today I'm with David's Retail Adventures on YouTube. What's up?
Hello,
man?
how's everybody doing?
In the crowd, and the crowd's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And we're also joined by David's Retail Adventures other friend. Damn it, what is your name again?
Retail Adventures with Alex.
Retail Adventures with Alex.
Yeah. with Alex and David, man. This is
Hello, guys.
this is amazing, man. I mean, like, I always, like, you guys, I mean, like, I always wanted, like, Am the Woo on my channel, and, like, Wally B on my channel, and people like that, but, like,
I know all of them.
Yep, we do.
Wait, you guys know them? Like, you actually met them?
I've talked to
Some of them.
I've talked to, like, I haven't met them in person before, but I have talked to them and stuff, like, over social media and stuff. Yeah, they're cool.
Well, there's actually one who I've met. His name is Aces of Adventures. He's also another big one. He actually lives in my area, and we've done a few things together, at like our local Sears and stuff, and Kmart's and stuff.
Oh, Aces Adventures?
Yep, he lives in my area.
Oh man, if I can have him on my podcast, man, that's gonna be hard to get, but I would love to have him on.
That'd be fun.
Or no, I'm not. I wouldn't do this, but I'd be like, hey, if you can give him the nudge for me, no kidding.
I'll see what I can do.
That'd be cool, but I'm not gonna be that kind of guy. But no, but like, how you guys though? How you guys feeling?
I mean, I'm
feel
feeling
good
good
today.
during this. I mean, it sucks what's going around in the world right now. Every year around this time I always struggle with like allergies and stuff. So right now, like these last couple of weeks have been a patch for me. I mean, it's just sore throat and like runny nose and stuff, but it's still not very fun to try to like film videos, especially because now I'm doing everything from home right now. But it's hard to film videos when having allergies and stuff. But I've been pretty good this week, so that's always a good thing.
So do you guys? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, David. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're in school right now, right? Because school's out for the rest of the year because of.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, they're saying they're gonna reopen Ohio on the 1st, but who knows?
But like, do you think, do you actually make like money off of your video stuff? Like, do you actually do like a job?
Here's the thing. YouTube with the ad revenue and stuff, you can't, unless I'm at like 691 subscribers. At the minimum, to make any money from ad revenue and stuff, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of time of watch hours, which I think is like 4,000 hours or something like that. So, I mean, until I hit that 1,000 subscribers, I'm not going to be able to get any ad revenue. I mean, I have thought about like doing sponsors and stuff in the back, because some people will sponsor your channels. I mean, it's not that hard to get a sponsor. I've just never went through with it. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it is possible. But, yeah, with the ad revenue and stuff like that, I at least had to 1,000 subscribers. I haven't checked my hours of watch time, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm close to how much money you need. Because, I mean, my videos have been going up lately, so that's always a good thing.
Because if you need ad revenue, there's a certain podcaster who has merchandise that can totally use some advertising space. No, we can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can talk about it. We'll see what happens. I mean, Alex might do the same.
Yeah, because I mean, like, my channel's not as big because I did not film as much before, but like, But like, yeah, and I mean, I would do it, and I've been trying to, during this thing, I don't know what I can say on camera here, but this health crisis, I've been trying to film every day to keep people entertained with, if people can spend 10 minutes away from the news, away from negativity to watch from, some of my videos. I really appreciate, I really am glad to just to do that for everybody.
Yeah, because I don't know. Here's the thing that worries me, and you guys do this. You guys do this more than I do. This whole thing more than I do. But like, don't you get afraid when you go up to these buildings and you attempt to sometimes get in to check out the inside, and for the times that you did get inside and filmed on the inside, aren't you guys worried about the cops pulling up and going like, "Hey,
I'll take this one, Alex. Most of the time, I'll be honest, just from my standards, I know I can speak for Alex on this one too, I guess. Anytime, I'm not a big fan of going in buildings illegally at all. That's not my thing. But Alex has done this a lot too. We look to get permission before we go inside anywhere. If there's like a number on the building, we can call the owner. We can tell him what our game is about. We're not going to vandalize. We're not going to break anything. And we just want to go explore on the inside. And Alex actually put out a couple videos recently of an Ames video. If you guys know what Ames department store is, that he got inside with permission with my friend Bill. And he also did the same thing in one of his local Kmart that closed a while back. Like he was just bringing up that he got inside and got to see stuff. Even the guy told him he could take whatever he wanted as long as he didn't damage anything. And he did that. Alex, if you want to talk a little more about your points on that now, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't really like to break in either. Have I done it a few times? Yes, but I really like, if possible, to ask a permission, and you usually can, if you reach for the right person. And as I said, as David just said about both the Ames and the Kmarts that I did, they were both outstanding experiences. I mean, especially Ames, because you don't see many Ameses still standing and still having stuff inside of them. And I know me and David both got stuff from there, and so did my friend Bill. And I mean, there's been a few times when I've been scared of cops, but I'm usually not, because I usually also just use basic like knowledge. And if I feel like that I'm in like a busy area, I don't even like touch the doors or even like attempt to, because I know that it's not a risk well taken just for a few extra views.
Does what is the what is the most unique abandoned place you guys checked out?
Oh, I can go, Alex. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's at Ames, because, as I said, you don't see many of those still floating around because they've been abandoned for almost 20 years. That was just absolutely beautiful. It was a red Ames from the 80s, and it's one that not many people will ever get to explore again, most likely.
Especially because they'll probably be tearing that one down soon.
Yes.
I'd go with my most unique place, if you guys have heard of it, is the City View Center. It's like a whole abandoned shopping center that they built on this like toxic garbage like dump back in the day. That's what it was, and they built a huge shopping center on it. At the end, there was a Walmart, and there's a Circuit City, and a couple other like big name stores in the plaza. I just think it was the most interesting to see an abandoned Walmart, because you don't see those every day. You see those popping up, killing the Kmarts and other stores every day. I just thought it was really cool to see that.
Yeah, because I'll just say it again, man. I find it just really cool that you're 14 years old and you're into this retail stuff. When I was at 14, like I was sort of into it, but like I wasn't as big into it as you are at your age, and it's like I'm just glad you're into this stuff, because a lot of 14-year-olds are like, I don't care about this stuff,
I mean, I'll say too, it's a challenge sometimes trying, and Alex probably could agree with me on this, because when he was still in high school, he liked this stuff. Sometimes it's harder to find friends that are inside your school. Luckily, just me, I have another kid in my school that somehow miraculously likes this stuff just like I do. So he's one of my really good friends. But Alex, I think you could agree with me that it's hard to find friends sometimes close to you when you like things like this. I mean, I like sports too, so I can agree with them on this. But most people think it's kind of weird what I do, and Alex, I'm sure you can agree with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I won't lie to you. Wearing Kmart employee shirts in school or Ames shirts did not get a lot of positive vibes, but I was who I was, and I enjoyed what I liked, and I was not a person to be the most popular human being. I'm here to do what I enjoy and to make myself happy.
I say that's the one thing I've always liked. YouTube's been like one of my favorite things. Obviously, now YouTube right now at this point has like hit a big standstill with all these new rules and problems with COPA and stuff. Which it is a challenge, and Alex again will probably agree with me that be us like uploaders and YouTubers right now with all these new rules coming in. You gotta make sure you're not violating anything. But YouTube's been one of my favorite things, and that's like probably my favorite hobby to do. And you're not gonna have everyone agree with you, but you also meet really good friends that might not live like right next to you in the same city, but you still make really good friends. I mean, me and Alex met each other just from doing this retail stuff. I remember Alex like won one of my giveaways on my Facebook group, and then since then we've become really good friends, huh, Alex?
Yes.
So like did did you guys pick up the Sears shirts that came out, the official Sears logo shirts and the Attention Kmart shopper shirt? I guess
I'm actually wearing an Attention Kmart shopper right now.
Wait, you're wearing the Attention shirt right
Yes,
now?
I have it on right now.
Man,
I have multiple of them. I can actually. There's my Sears cart that I have down here. But like, if you go through here, these are like all my different retail shirts from like all kinds of different stores that I have. There's my Hills shirt. I just have like these are all different like shirts from retail stores that I just have got over the past.
The thing.
And you're right, if I had a lot of signs, here's the room I was telling you about. Kind of a mess right now because I just opened some packages and stuff that came in today, but there's just a little.
I like how all your lamps are old lane lights.
And here's my little.
Oh yeah, Alex has those too.
Yep.
Alex, where's yours at?
Right here in set corner. There's my beautiful thank you for shopping that I got off the building. Set blue light, and a whole pile full of stuff and store hours from both Kmart and Sears.
Alex a couple weeks ago had a very impressive shopping cart, Alex.
Yes, Hills. It is out of my garage, but yes, it's a Hills department store shopping cart. You don't see many of those, and when I got it for the price I did, I could not pass it up.
So, do you actually turn on the blue light special light every once in a while?
Oh, if you want to see it, I'll show you mine right now.
I mean, like, but what do you do? I mean, like, do you turn it on every once in a while, or do you just turn it on when you feel
I mean, I turn it on when we're, like, making jokes. If I'm doing, I don't know if you're on Instagram, but I'm a big fan of doing Instagram streams. That's how I communicate with a lot of my fans. And I turn it on a lot. Here you go. I'll turn it on here for you. It's very bright because I just changed the batteries, but there you go. I have mine stuck in the corner there by an Easter basket. Here's my big one. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before.
Where's the light on that one?
That will be up there, but I don't use the actual light because it's kind of a fire hazard, so I just put Christmas lights up there, and it's blue now. Right. Alex, you have your little one.
I do have my little one right here. Unfortunately, the battery's dead, but she's right here.
Alex is a lot taller than mine.
Yeah, mine's a lot taller, and I'm generally a short person. And I actually, that's probably the biggest item that I've ever turned down. I should never turn down was that big blue light. I had the opportunity to get one for a really expensive price, and I didn't have the money at the time in order to get it. But I wish that I would have taken it when I did.
Man, dude, like, I wish I had a Kmart blue light, or even anything like that, like a
I'll tell you, those things are hard to find.
Yes, they are.
Especially now they are. It's almost impossible to find them these days. And, it's also impossible to find the Kmart.
But also,
especially because there's some stores that, unfortunately, when these stores close, some of the liquidators, and David can attest this, there's two in Ohio, and there's also one for another friend of mine in Colorado, that unfortunately don't like to sell trademark stuff. They, for some reason, just won't sell anything that says Kmart, any items, checkout lights, signs, blue lights, any of it. Like my friend who lives in Colorado, they were even so bad to where they literally charged him for the blue light, and they actually took the Kmart part off and they just gave him a pole with a random blue light on it and they told him this is all you can have. Like, some of these liquidators, unfortunately, are kind of jerks when it comes to this kind of stuff.
I mean, a lot of my stuff, and Alex can also go with this. I know we're saying that over and over again. A lot of my stuff came off eBay. I don't know if you guys use the eBay network. I buy, and my mom helps me do this because I'm not old enough to be a seller yet. And Alex does the same thing. But I sell. She helps me sell some like retail collectibles on eBay, and I think Alex actually just listed something the other day. If anyone wants to check it out,
Yes, I did.
it's like a vintage Sears cup. Right, Alex?
Yes.
Are you
Right?
guys? Are you
Looks
guys?
just like this. So that's pretty cool.
The sad thing is I know he's gonna be able to see all the stuff that you've been showing, that you guys been showing me, because this is audio only.
Yeah, I think we're kind of showing you this thing when we're talking about. I mean, again, I want to give you. I know it's not over yet. I know we usually do this then, but I want to thank you for letting us be on your podcast. It actually means a lot.
Yes, and for me as well, it means a lot. Thank you again.
It's no problem. I mean, like, I love this stuff, and I wish I had a lane light for a lamp. That would be cool.
Hey, I mean, if I had extras, I'd sell you one, but I'll tell you, shipping those things are a lot of money. I'm not. I wasn't not gonna say anything bad on here, but you can even ask Alex. Those things cost a lot.
Yes, they do.
And they're fragile, very.
I mean, how? I mean, do you have yours on a pole, like as a lamp, or do you have?
How I did mine actually. I'll show you the two in my room. I have 6 checker lights in total. About to be another because I'm gonna get an AC Moore one. Here's the first example. I have number 1 and number 2 in my room. These I just use this clamp light. If you can see, do you see how this like clamps onto the bar that they have up here? That's what they use to connect to the pole. And then down here, when I want to die, I can just go flip the light on, and then we got a checkout light. That's my first way of turning these things on. I also have number 2 in here next to the blue light. Now over here, this one and that one and that one, I just have like a regular lamp in here. This one's obviously broken. I got this one for free from a closed Kmart. Somebody just took it for me out of there. This one also have a lamp in there. It's just like a regular lamp because I don't do the. And then this one's the same way. I just don't have the clamp lights inside those.
That's
Is up yet? I used to do it with Christmas lights. I just put the Christmas lights inside. I'm not sure if Alex's light up or not yet.
No, mine do not because I don't have many cords in here, and I wouldn't have enough cords.
So you probably eventually, Alex.
But I would definitely love to do it, especially for this school one here that I got, because those are.
I have one of those too. Alex grabbed me and him both one.
Yes, because those are rare and the way they light up's quite cool.
So the YouTube channel I was watching, the one that I was watching, the Toys R Us video that you guys were exploring, the Toys R Us video, that was you, right?
Yep, that was me. Yep.
But like the channel's named after your friend Alex, right?
Wait, what's the channel name? If it's a Toys R Us in Canton, that was my channel.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Alex wasn't in that video. That was our other friend.
Yeah, because no, I'm just trying to get my facts straight. Because it's called David's Retail Adventures, the channel.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's his. Me and him have actually only met in person once, and we filmed a few videos together. One was an abandoned Kmart in Seven Hills, which is ironically now torn down.
That was his local store.
That was his local store, and we filmed a few other places for like an open Sears that David mentioned in Ohio, and a few other small places, but we've only met in person once.
And this really dead mall.
Yes, and the really dead mall.
When all this virus stuff's over, Alex is planning on coming up to Ohio, and soon I'm planning on going down to him and explore with him down there, so that should be fun.
Are you guys are lucky? What am I trying to say? Are you guys lucky enough to own any like the letters that light up, like any of the Sears letters from like the 90s that light up?
Like the ones that are on the building?
Yeah.
My mom would kill me if I brought one of those home. I think Alex could testify with me on that one too.
Yeah, well, I might be getting just the outside coverings of them.
That's fine. I could do that too. I just can't do the whole thing.
because my Sears that is closing is becoming a boss cop soon, so they'll be coming down shortly when they start to move in and start to do the thing that boss cops does, which is basically to completely change buildings. But I'll see if they come off cleanly, but I don't know because the letters on that Sears were kind of ready towards the end of its life, sadly.
Why is your guys' moms like already killing you for having all the retail stuff you have?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have a lot. I mean, me and Alex fairly like when me and Alex get things how me and him run because I mean we just do this because I mean it's fair. We pay for things, we buy things for each other. We really never charge each other for anything. We usually just like because we're giving each other stuff all the time. So I mean like we do fair trades and stuff, but I mean that's how a lot of our stuff. I mean Alex has got a good amount of stuff from me in the past, and then I mean I've got stuff from him. So we just usually just we never really trade charge each other for anything, do we, Alex?
No, we really don't.
Yeah, but I gotta ask, and if you're okay to answering it, if you don't want to answer it, it's fine. But like, where do you get the income to buy all this stuff?
I can actually I can answer. I don't know if Alex wants to. Most of my stuff, I know I'm not old enough to like get an official job in Ohio yet. I just cut a lot of lawns, and I do a lot of bigger lawns. Actually, my birthday's coming up, and my mom got me an early birthday gift, so thank you to her because it meant a lot to me. She bought me a brand new lawnmower this year, and I've been doing lawns like I've already started lawns this year. Obviously, we're in the spring. I mean, in Ohio, it literally snowed all day today, so that's typical Ohio weather. But when it's not snowing and stuff, I try to do lawns, and I make a good amount off them, and a lot of it's gone towards my retail collection like this, but a lot of it also, we have a really good friend, Bill, that helps me and Alex out a lot, just get stuff. He really doesn't charge us for much, so a huge shout out to him. If you guys are listening to this podcast, go check out his channel, Dead Retail and More on YouTube. But I'm sure Alex, again, can testify that Bill helps us a lot. I mean,
Yes.
plus, me and Alex give each other a lot of stuff, too, like I was saying earlier. I mean, I really don't charge them for anything.
No.
I don't know, it just doesn't really mean anything getting their money for things.
And for me at least, I'm 18, so I have a job at a retail store. So we're obviously or at a grocery store, so we're still working during this. So I've been still getting paychecks to be able to purchase things. And I've been having a job since I was 15. So I've made myself enough money to be able to get everything. But there are certain things that I've not been able to get. It's just
that's true. I've
like
done that. Have that too. Blue light.
Yes, we can't have everything. It's just impossible.
Plus, another thing, and Alex can testify to this too. A lot of liquidators that have been in multiple stores, we make good friends with the liquidators. You either get a good liquidator or a bad liquidator. And if you get a good liquidator, here's a good thing: you gotta put yourself a good name in with the liquidator because most likely and like a good percentage odds, you'll see that liquidator again in another store in the future. And I made friends with some of them, and some of them, they don't charge me a lot for anything. I mean, when the liquidator gets to know you, a lot of people just think it's awesome what we do, how we're preserving the memories. Also, there's some liquidators and some employees that think it's ridiculous what we're doing, and we have been kicked out of places and yelled at for filming places. Alex just uploaded a couple of videos recently that he got in trouble at this Ruby Tuesdays. But you just gotta, a lot of stuff they don't charge you enough for, and like what I like to do is sometimes I'll buy stuff and flip stuff to other people because I already have it. And it's not just because my game is the flip stuff too, because Alex will probably again agree with this. I like to buy stuff just to save it, and then I sell it to other people just to save. I know I'll sell it to people that will take care of it and do something good with it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I like to preserve stuff. I don't like if stuff gets thrown away. Or vandalism on abandoned properties. That's the one thing that really gets me upset when I see that.
Oh yeah, and I can attest to that too. People who what's it called, graffiti, people who do stuff like that, who vandalize buildings, it just gives us a bad name when we have served no harm. And back to his point all about liquidators, that's the most important thing. Whenever that a store closes that I know that's close to me, which was both my Kmart and my Sears, even before it officially starts clothing sales, I call that store immediately and I figure out who this person is. And I can usually tell by their first few words if they're going to be good or not. And if I know they're going to be good, like I had this one lady who I will not name because I don't know if she wants me to name on a podcast, but she had both my last Kmart and my last Sears, and she was wonderful. She would just give me mountains of stuff every time I was there, and that's a little bit over-exaggerated, but you get what I mean. And she would charge me very, very cheap for it, and she also gave me quite a few items for the free just because she was really happy that I was preserving it, and she told me it is yours or it's trash. So
and Steve, go ahead.
Well, what are you gonna say first? I'll let you say what you want to say first.
Oh, no, I mean, if you're staying on topic right now, this was going to be something completely off topic. So if you want to stay on topic for now, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Well, I was gonna say if you guys happen to go to a Kmart that's closing, or you guys happen to find some way somehow to get one of those sweet like that Kmart sign that just goes on the wall, like what you have, David, I would love to have one of those.
I'll tell you, those things, you can ask Alex, those things usually are very pricey these days. You should see the numbers these liquidators throw out for those things.
Oh, yeah.
And if we do find one, I mean, I'll keep you, and I don't think I'm ever going to find one, and Alex probably will never find one again unless we go far. It would be a heck of a drive just to get to a Kmart at this point. My closest Kmart is 3 hours away in Michigan. Like I said, there's none here. And Alex, yours is in PA, isn't it? Yours not even
mine's
New York.
About 5 hours. No, mine's are not. Well, they are in New York, but they're all in New York City, which is again 6 hours. But I mean, Sears, at least David has his Sears close, and I do plan on making a trip some point this summer out to PA because there's like 4 open stores under 50 or so miles or 100 miles that I plan on doing this summer if everything is.
That's another trip where me and
in the
Alex are
world.
planning to do with our other friend who's got a Pittsburgh. And I know they were looking into Cincinnati, and I'm trying my best to be able to maybe go on that trip too. That'd be sweet because there's a lot of things down in Cincinnati to check out. Huh, Alex?
Yes, there is.
But yeah, I was going to say before, if you were serious about that sponsor thing earlier, I mean, just stay in contact with me and maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, because
and I'm sure Alex would be down to do it too.
Yes, definitely.
I didn't know if you were being serious about that before, but I mean, if you're really interested, I was looking for sponsors before, but I'd be down to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, because I have I don't usually like doing this till the very end, but like I have T-shirts, and make sure to check them out at redbubble.com under Crash Steven Gear, where you can get my Spork T-shirt and wear the Spork as long as you like.
Hey, I mean, I just started doing my own merchandise. You can ask Alex. I think he's going to be getting a shirt of mine soon, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Alex.
Yes.
I'm not wearing it now, but I just made myself one, and people have been asking me to open up like a mini store, so we'll see what happens.
So yeah.
But yeah, if you're serious about it, let me know. I mean, we definitely sponsor your podcast and stuff on my channel
Absolutely.
and videos. I'd be so down for that. I'm sure Alex, like I said, would too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to talk sponsorship because, like, I don't really have anyone sponsoring me right now, so it'd be cool to have someone who does something I really love and appreciate sponsor my podcast.
I mean, if anyone's listening to this stream too, make sure. I know you guys have probably heard enough to me, but make sure if you guys haven't heard it again, so go subscribe to Retail Adventures with Alex because we're trying to get Alex to 200 subscribers, huh, Alex?
Yes.
Plus, Alex like switched channels. Alex, if you want to talk about that story, I'll let you do it because I'm already like you switched your channels and stuff. Go for it.
Well, I switched channels because of a few reasons. I was young and I was inexperienced, and I had to set up with my high school email, and that was not a good idea to do because it's eventually going to be deleted. Eventually, it hasn't been yet. And so I had to start my channel from like scratch back in I believe it was August.
I've been there since day one.
Yeah. If it was not for David, my channel would not be where it is now.
No problem, bro.
I wish I can call myself a retail explorer.
What's up? Sorry, you can't. You lagged.
I said I wish I could call myself a retail explorer.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever thought about doing YouTube, I mean, it's a great opportunity and a great field to get into. I mean, it's a great hobby, and I mean, I always recommend people that are thinking about it. I'm like, it's really fun. I mean, excuse me, like I was saying, no allergies. I myself, and I guess Alex has, a lot of other retail explorers, we've been having trouble with someone out there that's doing a lot of trolling, which is always a problem you're going to have on YouTube. It doesn't matter what kind of YouTube channel you have. But, I mean, there's multiple accounts. We have no clue who it is, and I think we're gonna figure that out soon, aren't we, Alex?
Yes, hopefully by this weekend.
But, yeah, the police were working on that one, because some of these people were, like, kind of sending threats and stuff in. But, besides that, it's a great thing to get into. I mean, I love it. I love doing it every day. Alex loves doing it too. And you meet a lot of good people doing it. Like Wally and stuff you meet. There's other like YouTubers you just meet. And, I mean, your channel just grows. I mean, it takes time, obviously. Alex is trying to grow up right now because Alex kind of hit a standstill at right now. I'm getting close to 700, but it's a great thing to do, and it's really fun. Just going out there, it might be, and I'll be honest, when you first started, Alex, you probably could agree with me this too. I was nervous when I first started going out there and go to these buildings. I always had the fear of the cops being called on me, which has now happened a couple times, and it's, when they show up half the time, they think you're crazy when you tell them what you're doing, but they can't stop you, right, Alex?
No, they can't.
The only thing that you can get in trouble for is if the property is listed private property, then you are technically, or gated off. If it's gated off, it says private property and you're exploring it, then you're technically in the wrong. But if it doesn't, then you're fine. It has to say, if it's not posted with private property or fence around the building, then you're just minding your own business, huh, Alex?
Yes. And another thing, too, that you didn't mention either, David, is it's not only that, too, it's the fear of the cops, but it's also, I was quite scared myself of talking to the public, showing my face.
Oh, yeah. And it's definitely nervous when you start filming in stores, too. It's hard, like, when police see you, you're always scared that you're going to get in trouble. Yes. I mean, Alex has experienced getting that yet already, so I don't think Alex really cares anymore.
No.
I have a couple times, but I haven't got it that bad. The last time was at the last day of a Kmart. The employee yelled at me and my other friend Andrew for filming, and they said it was being disrespectful. So, and I kept filming. Well, I mean, actually, I almost at that point that they yelled, I already had like 16 minutes worth of footage, so I was pretty good at that point. And Alex, just like that one video you just uploaded today, I know you cut it off that you got yelled at there, but like, didn't you get like the whole store by the time they found you? Yes,
and unfortunately, Toys R Us too. My last time at local Toys R Us didn't end so nicely either. But and the way that I see it, if they want to kick me out, I don't fight it. I just say, okay, whatever. Some people do not agree with, what we do, and we have to just respect it. I mean, it's not always easy, but it is what it is.
Alex, if you don't mind me asking, breaking you all over for a minute, I mean, like, butting in. Steve, what are you doing this podcast on, if you want me asking? Because I'd definitely go and follow it.
Yes.
I upload it on Anchor, which is an app. Which is also online. You can listen through the browser too. But it's also on Spreaker, Apple, iTunes, Google, YouTube. Where else? God, everywhere.
Wait, I'll definitely give a YouTube channel that I take it.
Yeah, there's 3 channels.
What's your YouTube channel name?
What's that?
What's your YouTube channel name?
Well, the one for the podcast is just called Cyber Timebite. The other channel is for the other shows in the Cyber Timebite network, which is a group, which is like the podcast that I started up with like where I'm giving people a chance to do their own podcast, and so I put them under the Cyber Timebite network.
Uh-huh.
And then my third channel is my own personal goofy channel with all my random videos on it, which is called Mouslug991.
Mouse what?
What's that?
What's the last one's name? I heard Mouse something.
No, Metal Slug.
Oh, Metal. Oh, my bad. It's Metal what?
Slug 991.
Okay, thank you.
But like but if you want the podcast, then the Cyber Timebite channel is what you're looking for.
Cyber Time, it's just called.
No, Cyber Timebite.
Oh, Cyber Timebite. Sorry.
Yeah, like a bit, like a computer bite, not like a eating bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, but like I was gonna say, since we're on the subject of talking like abandoned places and stuff, this wasn't really a store, but it was an abandoned building. But there. In that town where the Kmart just closed just recently by my house, the Des Plaines Kmart, in that same town, there used to be a place called Dual, and it sat abandoned for years, and it's so old that the front stairway into the office part of the building was carpeted.
Oh, wow. And look, your channel is not coming up. Maybe, I don't know why. Maybe just send me the link when you get a chance in Messenger, and I'll just go from there.
Yeah, which
I'll
channel?
definitely rejoin you on another what's it called podcast if you ever decide to do one again.
Yeah, I'm totally down to have you on again. I mean, like, why, man? It's like we're already trying to say our goodbyes, and we're only 3 minutes in.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, just send me that link to your channel. You're in the
Yes, please.
just send us that, and we'll definitely go subscribe to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the links to the Cyber Timebite Network channel and my channel are on the Cyber Timebite channel, so you can just go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for some reason when I try to search up Cyber Timebite, it doesn't want to come up.
Doesn't want to come up either.
That's why I'm just trying to ask if you just wanted to send us the link to that.
Thank you.
Did he send it?
Yeah,
He did.
it.
Okay, sweet. I'll check that out.
Like I sent it, and it was hard, and I was like, no, I'm kidding. Oh man.
Looking it up right now.
Yes.
Is it working for you guys?
There we go. Yep, found it. There we go. You just got another subscriber.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Like,
Thanks for having us.
hey, no
Hey.
problem.
It means a lot.
Doesn't mean a lot.
So, have you guys ever met Wally before? Or that Nate guy on YouTube? Or any of that?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I've not met him before. No.
No.
I've actually though, although I have given Wally some stuff because I called the last Blockbuster in Alaska, and I actually got some stuff and I sent it to him, and I also got something with beer because he's a big fan of beer. So I've given Wally stuff, but I never met him in person.
Oh, so wait, has he ever brought you up in video before or videos?
No, but in Facebook he has because
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, guys. I was talking to my mother.
It's fine. What were you telling your mom about? Like, oh, I'm such a retail nerd.
Well, I was telling her about the podcast. Actually, I told her how I got invited. I mean, this is awesome. I've never been invited to anything like this, so
no.
I'm happy. Alex was like, I know Alex was really happy when he said he could join. Huh?
Yes, I was.
Thanks for having us here. I did just subscribe to you on YouTube, so I will stay updated.
Yeah, I mean, this. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. You guys are not gonna hear this till like July because I upload every Wednesday, and there's only so many Wednesdays in the year.
Hey, man, that's fine. I also
fine.
I also run a gaming channel that I just started. If you ever want to check it out, I like to do Minecraft, and it's gonna mostly be like for Minecraft Treasure Wars. I'm a nerd for Minecraft too.
Are you just saying? Are you a Minecraft nerd? Because it seems like a lot of kids in high school these days. It's always like Minecraft all the time.
Minecraft's fun. Alex doesn't have his Xbox connected because he doesn't. But I think if Alex got to see it, I think he'll like it. Huh, Alex?
I don't know about that.
You might. Alex, I can see you liking the creative side because you can ask Alex. I make some pretty impressive builds in the creative mode. Don't I, Alex?
Yes, you do.
Especially Kmart's. I can really replicate Kmart's. I mean, it takes a while to do them, but I was just thinking about doing a Hills soon and then maybe the Des Plaines Kmart, which is actually ironic because you're from Illinois, so.
Alright, no, it's called Des Plaines. It's Des Plaines or I don't know.
Didn't you want to get to that one you said?
What about that one?
I think Alex said he wanted to get there one time.
Yeah, I wanted to like it closed before I even got to go to it, but like I wanted to go there and like, you know, check it out one last time before it closed, but now it's officially closed, so I can't go there now, but it was amazing. But I do got a story of going into a closed Kmart. Do you guys remember when the Bloomingdale Kmart closed?
When the what Kmart closed?
The Bloomingdale Kmart.
I don't know exactly what that one is.
Yes, I don't either.
Well, down the street. No, well, I wasn't living where I live now when it was closing. I was living where I used to live, which was like 2 towns over. But when I was living in the old house, down the street from where I live now, there was a Kmart that was open across the street from the Stratford Mall, and I went in there for the very last. And when I went in there, not before, like when it was closing, when it was basically almost empty, and I got myself a green light bulb that I use in my closet. I got one of those light up arrows that you just turn on, and it's just an arrow that lights up. And what else did I get? And I got a bag, and I got the Kmart bag.
That's cool.
That's cool.
And I'm glad they had the bag, because even though I don't have like a lane light or a fixture on the wall or any of that stuff, at least I got the bag.
Hey man, it's something, right?
Hey, yeah.
I also got. I don't think I have a Sears bag though. I don't think I ever got a Sears bag, and that sucks.
Those are a lot harder to come by.
I just got the crap scared out of me. A centipede just ran across my carpet.
Wait, do you guys have a Sears, like an extra Sears bag just laying around that I can add to my collection?
I unfortunately don't.
I mean, I have these little Kmart cards I've been selling like for a couple bucks plus the little shipping. I mean, if you want one of those. They're like Kmart award cards. I mean, I don't charge much on them, but it's just like a buck or two, and then plus whatever the shipping is. Well, actually on those things I don't charge shipping because I just send it regular mail.
Well, what's your guys, like, what are you guys selling right now retail wise? Like retail.
I mean, on my eBay, I just have a couple Sears pamphlets on there. That's my. Alex has like this old school Sears cup, but I mean, if you're trying to look for stuff, I can find some extra stuff I have.
Yes, yeah, I could too.
Now, baskets, those are expensive as shit, that's all I have to say. The bigger you get, the more it costs. For some reason, some states it doesn't, but from New York and Ohio, it costs a lot to ship bigger stuff.
Yeah, because I'm not, I mean, like, I don't really need a basket or a cart. I mean, those are cool, but I don't really need those.
I can only imagine how much a car would cost to ship.
I mean, how do you guys have carts?
What's up?
Do you guys have Kmart or Hills or Ames or anything like carts, like from those stores?
Well, I have a Hills cart. That's the pride possession that I got about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's a little bit rusty, but it's still pretty cool and it wasn't that expensive. The only other things Ames I got, like, was just signs on the entrance doors that said, "Thank you for shopping at Ames," and a cleaning thing I got in my room that I got when I was inside of that abandoned Ames up in Collins, New York, which you want to see that. Not only have I filmed that store, but also Wally has filmed that store and with Aces on Adventures.
You know it's funny. Whatchamacallit? What was I gonna say? Oh. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it! It was retail related.
Hey guys, I'll rejoin you guys in a minute, okay?
Okay, where are you going?
I have to go tell my mom about something. Sorry.
Okay, just mute yourself.
It's all good, but so you said you're 26. So what'd you go to college for?
Yeah, I guess while I'm thinking about what I wanted to say, I college for broadcasting, and I went to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Now it's called Illinois Media School, and I went there it's a year college, so I went there for my year. I graduated with my broadcasting degree, and so that means like, I'm a certified broadcaster, I guess. And they taught me by touching the equipment. Like, I wasn't taught on paper. Like, I actually touched the equipment and learned how to use it. And that was fun and stuff. And I did that. And then I started my first podcast, Adventure Time Guys. And then after that fell, then I started Cyber Timebite. And then after Cyber Timebite started getting good, I started up the Cyber Timebite Network. And under the network, I started the first podcast under that called In the Serpent's Pit with Serpent's Breakdown, which is doing pretty good right now.
That's pretty cool. So this is what? So it's 102 episodes. So you've been doing this now for
So sorry
2
about
years?
that, guy.
What's that?
I said so sorry about that, guys.
No, it's alright, but Alex, what were you saying?
I was just saying. So you've been doing this for about 2 years now. This particular, because if you're saying this episode 102, that would be about 2 years.
Yeah, I've been doing this podcast for 102 episodes, but this episode's going to be released in the third year.
Hey man, it's awesome. I mean, right on with this. This is pretty cool.
Yes.
Because my podcast anniversary is in June, so
I'm excited to be a part of it.
yeah, so by the time this episode gets released, I'm going to be in my third year.
Sweet, dude. Correct.
I mean, it's gonna be. I just feel this is amazing, man. I mean, I've been doing this podcast for this long and had these many guests, and just like you got for the first time in forever. I mean, I had a few other retail guys like Retail Archaeology and stuff like people like them on my podcast, but like
You've had Retail Archaeology on your podcast?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I know him, man.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet because he's pretty big too in the retail community.
There you go, Alex. There's that channel, by the way. There's his channel. If you couldn't, that might be easy to find it right on YouTube.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I knew him even before I did this podcast because I had him on Adventure Time Guys with my other friend, and we had him on there, and then I brought him back for Timebite, and then yeah, he's a really nice guy. I like talk. We haven't talked in a while, but he's a great guy.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Alex, did you see what I sent you so you could subscribe?
I did see I did see that.
Doesn't look like you subbed yet, but
Oh, I'm getting there.
I'd say if you click on it, we'll just bring you right to the what's it called to sub. Do you like Minecraft, Steve, or no?
No, I'm not.
I didn't know if you played. I mean, it's fine. It's no problem. I was just wondering. Thought I'd ask.
No, it's all right. I'm more of a Tekken, Guitar Hero, wrestling game kind of guy.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm a fan of retail and playing my Minecraft game.
I mean, what else do you play outside the Minecraft?
I like sports, especially basketball and football, are my two favorites. Alex is baseball, but
Oh yeah.
I play football and baseball game, basketball and football games. I do have the baseball game, I just don't really play it. And I like to play GTA 5 too. That's about it. I'm not a huge gamer, but those are about the games I circle around.
It'd be fun if you guys happen to come to Illinois around where I live to do a retail video. That'd be funny.
I mean, who knows? Everything's possible one day.
Yes,
I don't
it
know.
is.
Alex wants to go somewhere eventually. I don't know if he has to pass through Illinois, but he wants to make this mission. I'm not going to say for what because I don't want anyone to try to go out there and get it before he can. But
Yes.
we'll just say it's Alex. Should we say the state?
Yes.
Just don't say the item, right?
Yes.
Connecticut. Is it Connecticut?
Yes, Connecticut.
Okay.
Connecticut. That's over near Illinois.
Well, I don't know if he has to go past you or anything on the way there. Who knows? Right, Alex?
Well, yeah, but there's another place too that I do want to go to that actually goes through you, and it's a certain place that's in Oregon. Once again, not going to say where it is, but I think many people know what it is.
I know.
But no, I mean,
Alex, is it the last one of that one brand, the last place?
Yes, of course it is.
Don't you want to go to the headquarters of a company, too, that I shouldn't say about either?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Alex wants to keep these videos secret, don't you? These upcoming videos.
Yes.
No. When you talk about Oregon, you said last place and you said Oregon. I know what it is. I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it because you want to keep it a surprise.
Yes.
Like I know, but I'm not gonna say it. I can say it and ruin it all right now, but I'm not gonna.
How many people do we have on the podcast right now?
What?
Is this podcast live or does this go up later?
This is getting pre-recorded.
Okay.
We're pre-recording right now. I'm gonna upload it, on
Awesome, bro. I mean, I think it's cool that you do this, and I'm happy that you let us join you tonight. And I'm down to come back again. Just
Definitely.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, like, you guys are giving me so much praise today. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You guys are, man. How many podcasts I actually do today, man? It's like.
Well, thanks for letting us come. Definitely.
Yeah, I've been recording so many episodes this week because I've been in quarantine this whole time. So like I had so much time to do episodes, and you guys are the second podcast I've done today.
Yeah. Second today? Oh wow.
Yeah, because I did.
You only upload on Wednesdays, you said?
Yeah, I only upload on Wednesdays.
Interesting.
And I already recorded episode 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 101, 102, and now I'm doing 103.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm already ready to go when these episodes gotta come out.
Oh, well, Alex, you want to talk about anything, Alex? Anything specific?
I mean, I just an honor to be here, and I'm gonna focus on also getting your word out there through social media to get people to continue the support of your channel, to help your channel grow, because you do a great job with these podcasts, and I think that you have the potential to potentially, grow, and I will do everything I can to help you get there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll talk about it definitely in my next video I do here at home. Cause I'm gonna have another unboxing video coming soon.
Well, I guess I could be because you guys want to know something funny? So when I used to have this radio station called C Jams, which I don't do anymore, but if I still had it going, I was gonna have a segment called IOK, and it was basically gonna be me playing the old tapes from the Internet Archive of all those old Kmart intercom radio tapes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I was gonna do that, but C Jams is no longer a thing, and I'm not wasting money on doing that again. Do that again.
I mean, YouTube is interesting right now because it's not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I've already thought of alternative decisions if it ever gets as bad as if I have to lose YouTube. I mean, there's always other sites that are like YouTube. I mean, it's different, but I already have my alternative to services just in case.
What, like Vimeo?
Things like that is also another one I was looking at tonight. I mean, I'm just preparing just in case the inevitable would happen. I'd have to leave YouTube. I mean, I don't want to, but it's not what it used to be. There's a lot more restrictions now with being content creators. Alex.
Definitely. I mean, I've only been doing this for 2 years, and I feel like that it is. Not only that too, but no sites that I've ever seen have lasted forever. And this site's been around now for 15 years. YouTube, it turns 15 coming up here in August, and I'm not across that point yet. I'm starting to think of alternative sources, but if that has to happen, I'll figure out a way to get my content out there. And unfortunately, life brings you changes, and you gotta move with it, or else you're gonna be stumbling.
So, what is your guys' favorite? Like, did I ask you what your guys' favorite place to check out was? I don't know if I did, but if I did, then I did. But if I didn't, then what is it?
I said City View Center. And Alex said that.
I say it. Yes.
Yes, what?
Alex?
What?
No, what was your favorite place to check out? The Ames?
It was definitely that Ames in Collins. Yes, that Ames.
So, So I don't know what Ames is because I don't live on the coast where Ames was. So what was Ames?
I'm sorry because you cut out there.
What was Ames? Because I don't know what Ames is.
Ames was a chain of northeastern department stores, and it stretched as far south as like Virginia and Florida. They were a discount store similar to Kmart, actually. They went defunct in 2002 with over 300 stores at the time. And I know you mentioned Hills. Ames actually bought Hills, which is what led to its downfall and eventually killed it. But yeah, it was at one point the third largest discount chain in the country behind, ironically, Kmart and Walmart.
Which now Walmart's everything.
Yeah.
And Target's there too.
Yeah, Target's there too now.
Target's a good store though.
Because I don't live on the East Coast, so I never knew Hills and Ames until I started getting into this retail stuff. So I didn't know there was a store even called Hills and Ames. I only knew Kmart and Walmart and everything in my area.
Makes sense.
And now that I know about them, they seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, like someone's selling Sprint lanyards on eBay.
What?
Someone's selling Sprint lanyards on eBay.
Oh, we're not. Now we're just pulling back the curtain and just going behind the scenes. Talking about lanyards on eBay. I'm trying to think. What else do I?
But yeah, I mean, so how many Kmarts have you been to?
How many? What have I been to?
Kmart.
Kmart's? Oh, let's see. I've been to the Displays one a few times. I've been to the one in Bloomingdale only like 1 or 2 times.
What?
I'm trying to think where other Kmart's have I been to. I've been to the one. There was one in Crystal Lake, Illinois that I went to a long time ago. I mean, I remember going to Kmart when I was really little, and they were really big on the hockey stuff. Like, hockey merchandise was really big there. I remember at one point, and they and I remember, like, you know, the blue light special on the roof in the air vent, and the K Cafe and all that stuff. Like, I remember all that, but like I wasn't like every week going to Kmart when I was little. I just remember going there and seeing all this nifty stuff. And I remember loving Kmart because it was so unique and so cool that, like, you know, like, we don't get anything like that these days anymore.
No, you don't.
And
and I wish that I could have been around during the golden era of that. You know, I mean, I only hear stories and pictures, and I wish I could have seen. And I wish I could have been around during the golden era of retail. And you know, it's kind of ironic that this fascination with this retail memorabilia wasn't really a thing during the golden era of retail. Now it's mostly a thing relatively recently, you know, maybe I would say maybe the last 5-10 years. It's just interesting to me how the golden era of retail, 70s, 80s, early 90s or so, there wasn't really no such thing as, you know, urban exploration, retail memorabilia, and I'm sure David can agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably the only one in this room right now that actually can attest to the golden era of retail, because, you know, I was there for it. And I remember, like,
Alex, you were born. Alex, when were you born? What year?
2001.
So you were born right before Ames went out.
Yes.
Alex, did you ever go to one?
I might have. One thing I can say is I do remember Blockbuster very, very well. That kind of golden era of.
I may even been to one before. I mean, they were still around here before they all closed. Like, I was still alive, you know?
Yeah, I mean, mine closed when I was 10, so.
I was born in 1993, so I was born during all the I was born like during when everything was still big. Kmart was still around. It was still popping, and Sears and Carson's and all that. You know, and it was just pretty neat, man. I mean, like I mean, like obviously I can't say like, oh, I've been to a Kmart by myself because like I'm not old enough to. I wasn't old enough to like go to Kmart by myself and all that stuff. But it was it was pretty cool though, just to at least go to all these different kinds of Kmart's while they were still open and check them out and read and check out all of its nifty history.
Yeah, definitely.
The last no, besides all that stuff I told you about when I went to Kmart for the last time, the last other thing I got from Kmart was actually a GBA game for my Game Boy, and it was a Super Sprint / Spy Hunter Game Boy cartridge. I'm trying to think. Oh, obviously you guys are Blockbuster. Know about Blockbuster and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of Blockbuster memories because I used to go to Blockbuster all the time growing up.
Yeah, I actually, when the last stores in Alaska closed, they sent me keychains, say Blockbuster Alaska on them.
I really want.
So
No, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I really want the.
No, that's fine.
I really want the Blockbuster boxes, though, like that they used to put the movies in, that they gave you to rent out in. I really want one of those. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you have that Blockbuster shirt where that came? Target makes both of those.
What's that?
Target makes both Blockbuster shirts. They say making a Blockbuster night, and they also have a board game. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it has the logo on it and stuff. And they're at every Target. So I don't know if you have Targets in Illinois, but
No, we have Target in Illinois, but like they were selling a Blockbuster shirt at Hot Topic recently, but they didn't have it in my size. But like I really wanted to get that, and but like I was saying, like I want to get a Blockbuster shirt, but I also want to get the old like box that they used to give you your movie in when you went to go rent them. That had like that said Blockbuster on the box and it said the name of the movie on the spine, and all that. Like that was my childhood right there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you're saying. And luckily, at least in my area, while we don't have Blockbuster per se, Family Video is thriving quite well in my area. We still have like 6 in my area, and it's so cool to be in there and I actually almost got a job there, before I started at Target, um, and yeah, and it's so cool like be inside of there and it just makes me feel old.
Yeah, I mean like there's a Family Video by my new house over here that closed and turned into a Dollar General, but there's still a Family Video open by my old house. And I used to go to that one all the time, and that was cool. I used to go there to get the new Dota E games before I bought them to try them out. And
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like I don't have like it's just where'd he go now anyway?
I don't know.
Anyway, I mean, like it's just it's just really cool and stuff, and I'm glad that I'm able to experience the golden era of retail and to at least go to these stores and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, and it's I'm like torn because um, because obviously it's kind of sad seeing Kmart in such this depressing state that it's at, and I'm sure it's been such a decline for now almost 2 decades. It's like now only being 30 or so stores left in kind of United States. There's a few left also in Puerto Rico, and but I'm saying in the 50 states here. Um, it's kind of sad that it's slowly, dying, and but at least we have these memorabilia to remember the great chain that it once was, and that's the most important thing in these videos that we've done. I mean, I filmed not only open Kmart's, but I filmed a bunch of abandoned Kmart's all over my area. I filmed a few in Ohio, um, even two in the Erie, PA area, and you know, and but it's just sad that I can't be around for the golden era of this era. I mean, I'll be honest, Steven, like when my Sears closed, 2 months ago,
Hmm.
it kind of hurt because I've been going there since I was literally infant. I've gone there every year for the Christmas. It was just always there, and the mall is literally right across the street from my house. Like I walked there like all the time, and just like went in there and just like and just peeked around and just looked at and my family also used the optical till the end. So it was like that store hit me like more than any other store that probably ever will, because it was just like, it was just, and I know when I go by there now, I go by there all the time, especially during this health pandemic, and I go there just to walk around the mall, and it's just so weird, like seeing it empty. I just want to like open up the door and like go inside, even though I can't.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt about Randhurst when that closed, because I mean, it closed before I even like when Randhurst closed. I mean, I already moved I already moved down Mount Prospect at that point and moved to Schaumburg, but
Yeah,
but I didn't even realize it closed. Like I didn't realize they closed it and demolished it until like years later down the road when I got older and I got wiser, and I was just like,
yeah,
oh snap, it's gone. Like it, and and now it's an outdoor lifestyle center now. Like it's an outside mall with a
yeah.
hotel on it and a thing. But um but
Well, with my Kmart too, it sucked recently because they just tore mine down about 2 months ago now, and it was only about 10 minutes away, and I was there during the demolition quite often. I'm actually doing a video shortly where it's gonna be a relatively long video talking about that store, showing pictures of when it closed, showing my memorabilia I got from that store, including the shekel I have. Number 11 here came from that store. And it's just when I saw that store torn down, because it was a bankruptcy store. The letters, they were literally on the building until it officially crumbled down. Most Kmart take their letters down. This
yeah.
one, it was up till the end. It said Big K right till the end. And and you can even ask Dave when he comes back, because a lot of times he was on FaceTime when I was there during the demolition, that it just felt weird, like not being there, because unfortunately, with being the area that it's in, it's probably going to be an empty plot of land for a long time. I mean, there's a grocery store next to it, but other than that, there's nothing really around that area, and it's just, I don't know. I'm sure you feel the same way too. It's just weird, like when you go to like these places and like you want to think it's like there, but like it's not.
Yeah.
Like it's the same way for for like restaurants too. Like I just went, and I know this is not necessarily retail, but like I went to a restaurant today that I went to so many times as a kid. If you heard of the restaurant called Friendly's, if you know what Friendly's is,
Friendlies. Aren't they an ice cream joint?
it's an ice cream joint, but it's also a little restaurant. But they're most famous for their ice cream. And we used to go there all the time, every single birthday party and graduation and holiday, and we always went to that Friendlies. And like now, and it literally just closed one day. And like now to see it empty, it's just, I just like peek inside and like I still know which table that we always sat at. And it's just very spooky. It's like,
Yeah, I mean that really sucks when you know something when something you used to go to all the time finally shuts down, and you're like, oh, that's how it was like with me. I mean, I didn't go there all the time for like every party, every all that. It wasn't like that for me, but there was this place called Grandma Sally's, and it was basically a regular, restaurant, and it has rebranded so many times ever since. Like it rebranded so many times when I was growing up. Like it was something else, and then it was a Grandma Sally's, and then it turns to this firefighting themed restaurant.
yeah,
And and through all of it, it was still like a family restaurant, like a family restaurant where you get pancakes and as you will and all that.
yeah,
But the theme has always just changed. And then literally right next door was a Dairy Queen, and now that's gone, and now that's a barbecue joint, and the Dairy Queen moved down the street, and so my childhood area has changed a lot since I lived there.
oh yeah,
But
oh yeah, definitely. And we lost two restaurants that were right down the street from each other in literally a week. They were both gone. Of Friendlies, and I'm sure you heard of Ruby Tuesday. They were both gone in the same week, and it was like such a shocker. And also in that same month, in the same plaza, that was where my Toys R Us was that we always went to. So to lose all three of those places in the same month was just like, what the heck? Like what else is gonna leave? And luckily, nothing else has to this point. And the Toys R Us is now a furniture store, but it just felt like I was like losing a part of my childhood. It's like it's my area here in Buffalo has been hit so hard by retail lately, and I'm not gonna say it live because it mostly has to do with political and stuff like that and other reasons why behind it. But it's just that our area has just been hit so hard by retail closings. It's like if you see Buffalo 10 years ago and you see Buffalo now, it's a lot different. There's been a lot of change.
yeah, because I know about Friendlies because they sell their ice cream in the freezer section, but
Yes, and see, they're most famous for their ice cream, but they're down to about 70 or so restaurants. They were at about 250 for a while. We had four in our area. We had a bunch more later on, but they have been slowly dying off. Not their like store ice cream, you still see that everywhere, but their restaurants have been slowly dying. And we lost all of ours in one day. We had four in our area. I filmed all of them abandoned now on my channel, and it's just, fortunately, it's retail. And I want to talk about something else too. Are you a big like dead mall person? Like, do you like dead malls or like malls in general?
oh heck yeah, oh yeah, the mall that's the closest to me is pretty much on the down spiral right now.
Yeah, yep. My mall is too. We've lost three anchors in the last 5 years. First, we lost Macy's and Macy's Home Store, which were two separate anchors. Then we lost Bonton, which, as you know, closed with, you were saying Carson's and Elder Bremen and all the other Bonton stores that closed back in 2018. And then we obviously just lost our Sears back in February. So yeah, our mall's been hammered hard. And there's actually rumors that they may not reopen after this house crisis.
For
I have spoken to the mall manager. There's a chance that except for the outside stores like Best Buy, Old Navy, and J.C. Penney, the rest of the stores may not reopen, and it would just. And again, I don't want to get into this health thing because I know it's supposed to be on YouTube, but it's just kind of sad that something like this is just about to like kill my mall.
I mean, my mall lost Sears, Macy's, J.C. Penney, no, Sears, J.C. Penney, Macy's, and Carson's. The only thing it has is a Kohl's and a Burns and Coat factory, and everything else on the inside is just slowly dying away. I wouldn't be surprised if the mall just closes in like the next anytime soon. I mean, the food court is still going. And it
Are
has
they open now because of what's going on, or are they closed?
I can't tell you. I haven't checked. But
Okay, well, I was gonna say like if they're closed now because like our mall's been closed for about a month now almost because of what's going on, that's just gonna put like if they're not been open for the last month, that has to put a lot of strain on their money, you know, and it's kind of ironic as we say this because while it's also sad that these malls are dying, and I hate to say it, but it's also going to be more content for my channel.
yeah, because the other mall I go to now, like the one that I now go to because it's a lot better of a mall, but I go to this mall called Fox Valley Mall, and it has a JCPenney, it has a Macy's, it has a Round One, and it has a what is Tinkers?
No Sears?
Yeah, the Sears closed down. I didn't even get to go to that Sears because I didn't know about. I didn't even know the mall existed. Before, I didn't like when the Sears was there. I didn't even know the mall existed yet. Until way after the Sears closed.
Huh.
But the Sears is long gone. But and the funny thing is that it has a Kohl's, but the Kohl's isn't connected to the mall. It's like disconnected from the mall and on the outskirts of the mall.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense to me, but okay.
Now, I'm not good with the geography of Ohio. How close are you to like the Chicago area?
To like downtown Chicago?
Yes.
Probably like an hour, maybe.
Because
hours.
Because as you know, in the outskirts of Chicago, in a city called Hoffman Estates,
That's
is where the Sears / Transform Holdco headquarters are.
Well, funny enough, I graduated high school in Hoffman, and I was always going to work there.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
We ran into a situation like we had a couple of ants in our basement. With all the water that's coming down here, ants coming in our basement. Me and my mom were spraying them because they got into my laundry basket was in the corner where they are, and they got into there. So we were trying to take care of that.
No, it's fine.
But I'm back out of talk. Sorry about that. We're not expecting it to happen.
Is there any chance, Mr. Steven, that you've ever taken any pictures of that headquarters?
Well, no, I was gonna let me finish what I was gonna say. So I
catch me up, guys. What have we been talking about?
No, are you asking what we're talking about?
Yeah, what have we been talking about?
Well, we're talking about the Sears Corporation building and how I was pretty much what I'm saying is that I'm hearing feedback. David.
What? Oh, what?
I'm hearing I was hearing feedback from your end.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. But no. Basically, I graduated high school in Hoffman Estates, where the headquarters is, and I almost worked at the headquarters. Like I almost worked.
Oh.
I almost worked there.
Yeah.
What's that?
You were working there?
No, I almost did.
Oh, that's sweet though. That's actually pretty cool.
I almost was like if I was gonna work there, I was gonna be the guy who sets up the tables in the conference rooms. And
hey, sick.
That was gonna be me almost, and I didn't. And I signed up for the application. I got an and I got to go there, and I got to do an interview. But I never got the job. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I don't know how I would have responded, I'll be honest, if I was in a position and I met Fast Eddie right now. But,
yeah, Alex probably wanted to...
but because I'm sure you know that Fast Eddie's the man that's been ruining this company.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, he's not even working over there in Hoffman Estates anymore.
I mean,
he now works at an ESL investments company out of Connecticut.
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that we've been doing this for an hour and 19 minutes.
Oh, sweet. I mean, it sucks that
Wow.
I missed so much time of it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I mean, again, I'll always come back if I can, but I mean, that was very unexpected.
No, hey, no, it's fine. I mean, like, I mean, I mean, I got, I sort of got an idea almost. If you guys are down for it,
What's up?
What?
so because we're in a pandemic right now in the world, and stuff crap is going down. What if like all three of us like did like a live stream on Twitch or something of like a retail live stream to save money for like the COVID? Wouldn't that be cool?
That would. I
That'd be
never
cool.
tried Twitch before, but I mean, I'm always down to explore new things. I'm sure Alex is too.
Yeah.
That'd be I'd be good for that. I don't know, Alex, but I mean, I would.
But
I mean, I have.
but like before we gotta wrap it up, do you guys want to ask me anything?
You want what?
Do you guys want to ask me anything before we gotta wrap it up?
Not much. I mean, you've answered a lot of my questions and stuff, so I mean, I want to say thanks for having us here. It means a lot.
No problem. How about you, Alex?
No, I mean, I have to say I'm very honored to be here, and I'm really glad that I got to meet. I like meeting different people in this community. Like, it's always cool to meet different people. This hobby is spread out all United States in practically every state. It's so cool to see different people, where they come from, what they have, and I hope that we can all continue to share this our love for retail during this health crisis.
I don't know. I mean, I feel it.
Man, I feel it just feels weird because I feel like I'm part of the retail community, but I haven't never stuck my camera in front of an abandoned store yet.
I mean, welcome in, bro.
Well,
I sent you a friend request on Facebook too, by the way, Steve.
Gee, thanks, man.
No problem, dude.
No.
Sure, Alex will send you one too. And I did hit that subscribe button on your YouTube channel too.
So yeah,
You should have got my notification that David's Retail once you're subscribed. I think Alex subscribed too.
Yeah.
I did.
So
Definitely.
let me do my outro and I'll let you guys do yours. Thank you everyone for listening to Thank you everyone for listening to Cyber Timebite episode 103. I hope all of you check me out on Facebook at Cyber Timebite. Follow me on Twitter at NostalgiaVamp. Pick up my merchandise at redbubble.com at Crash Steven Gear, where even you know that the Spork is the most powerful of them all. And how about for you guys? Where can people find you guys on the interwebs?
Alex?
I'm on YouTube, Retail Adventures with Alex, and I also run a Facebook group dedicated to retail called Urban Explorers Group, and my personal Facebook is just Alex Weinsheimer. And I hope to all see all of you guys around again soon.
Okay, well, again, one big shout out to Steve. Thank you for having me and Alex here. If you guys like this, I mean, obviously you guys can find me on YouTube at David's Retail Adventures. I don't know if any of you guys are into gaming and stuff, but I also do another YouTube channel that I just started like past week for gaming. It's called dby26yt. I also do Instagram. That's davids.retail.adventures. I also have another one. That's David's Retail Adventures with no spaces or dots. I run my Facebook groups, Retail Central, Crazy About Kmart and Sears, if you guys are in them. And Steve, if you want to get in these, I will invite you once this is over with to those. And I do my personal Facebook account at David By. That's last name is BUY, so make sure if you guys haven't check me out on those. And again, Steve, thanks for having us here, and I hope you guys all had a good day. And thanks for watching our stream.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
Podcast, not stream, my bad.
I mean, no, wait, what groups are you said you invite me into?
My Kmart and my regular one.
Your Kmart and
Yeah,
your what?
My Kmart group and my regular group I'll invite you in shortly.
and I also have a group called Urban Explorers Group that will add you in there too.
Yeah, because I'm part of a retail group that I found David in. I don't know if that's one of them, but I'm already in.
Which one is it?
It has Sears as the cover photo, and it's something.
Well, there's one of my groups you want to ask to join.
Crazy about Kmart and Sears. Gee, I wonder if you're crazy about it.
You want to ask to join that? Go for it.
And so yeah, so I guess for the podcast. And for everyone out there in podcast land, I hope all of you have a great day.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.